So guys, another update. We dropped a client because the client was not paying us money. We were continuously following up, and this is a story of a rude client, basically, who made many mistakes, did many things wrong, was a red flag client, and still wasn't eager to accept their mistake or even do the payment on time. So basically, we have this clothing client we signed up recently. We were doing video editing for them, and we charged about 1,000 rupees per reel for them. It was an Indian client, and we should have noticed the red flag right there. Although I'm not generalizing. Every kind of Indian client is the same, but obviously there's a pattern. So yeah, so what happened was, we completed all the projects on time. We gave the videos on time, but one thing which happened was the client was very responsive when we were doing all the changes and the videos. But as soon as we sent the final file, the client just vanished. They were very slow to respond after that point, and everything. So kind of we did 4 video edits for them in a month. They were very slow, and quite clearly they did not have any idea about how they want their videos to look like. But anyways, we completed the video, and after a month we sent them the invoice. The first payment, they delayed the payment by 15 days. For 15 days there was no communication from their side. But when we communicated, we asked for the payment and followed up continuously. They said that since there was one video whose changes and edits were pending, we will complete the video first, and then they will be doing the complete payment. I was like, okay, fine, it's fair to say that. Let's get the videos completed, and then let's do it. So what happened was, we got on a call on priority. My teammate attended the call, understood all the assignments and the changes. But what happened was, again the same thing happened when the videos were when the video was getting edited and the changes were happening. They were very eager and very responsive on the group, and once the final video was sent, they usually follow the same pattern. They ignored all the messages and got AWOL. So that in their defense, they were building a brand. Obviously they were busy with shoots and everything. So they got busy with the work. But then again, the same pattern, that as soon as the final video was sent, there was no communication. I got very irritated by the fact, and the payment was almost delayed by 20 days now. So I posted this message in the group, and the message basically read that this is a very unprofessional behavior. We love working with a crazy brand like you, which helps us to push our boundaries, our creative boundaries. So we actually love working with you, but we have to follow a little decency in the payments and you can say timelines, because everything was done on time, and all the deliverables were made on time. Upon receiving that message at 11:30 in the night, the client immediately replied, and that was a kind of a rude reply. They said, you can't call your clients unprofessional. That's very unprofessional on your part, and a lot of things like that. Basically, the messages told me that the client is not mature enough to understand and have a professional communication, and is not open to receiving any kind of criticism. So a little to and fro happened, but the end decision was not to go ahead with the client anymore. So we dropped the client. We are not working with them. But it did teach me a few lessons. First, it's very important to get you can say a solid contract in place before even starting to work, because it will help us respect the timelines. And number 2, you should never ignore the red flag signs. You should always look at the red flag signs, because these people are everywhere. And number 3, I learned a lesson that I should also do the stakeholder payments on time, because that's what professionalism is. And moving forward, we will be definitely looking at making the stakeholder payments on time and not delaying any one of them. So anyways, yeah, that's the update. The course is going good. I am building almost all the automations are done for the masterclass. A little bit of sheet is pending, and the optimization of the PPT is pending, but that I will be doing quite soon. It's just so very exciting to document this. But I hope to buy a new house this year. I will surely, bootstrap the down payment, and 2025 I am going to buy a house.